I blacked out. And I remember fading back in. Somebody was going through my pockets. And then somebody had walked over me, but I couldn't identify the other two individuals that was in the house. So I just faded back out. Next thing I remember, my brother-in-law, my sister stayed right across the street from me. So I guess it was about like 12 o'clock. Koyo had came back to the house. She had seen everything that's going on. Actually, when she said she pulled up to the house, she seen him in the house still. She thought it was me. So she getting out the car and she's asking me, yelling, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't respond. Like, man, why is he not responding? So she said she came to the back porch and looked down the stairs and she seen blood and everything. So she was like, just grabbed the keys and ran up to my sister's house to where my brother-in-law came over and, crushed me till the ambulance got there. Actually, I faded it back in and he was asking me who did it to me. I couldn't talk.
So did you get hit in the head? And tell me, you said you got shot as well. Tell me more about that.
Believe it or not, I can't even tell you how it feels to get shot. I got shot once in the head and 5 times on my shoulder, and I can't remember not one time. But I know it was hot. I was burning, like, and then I just faded back out. And I woke up 2 months later, and when I woke up, I faded actually back to that day, and I'm thinking I'm still in the tussle with them guys. And I'm trying to get out of bed, and you know how the floors in the hospital, they real hard. And I mustered up enough strength to fall out of bed, and I couldn't move. So the nurses and them came and was like, hey, Mr. Walker, you gunshot, you was in a coma for 2 months. I'm like, what? I'm just in disbelief.
And what did they take? What happened?
They took all the, the materialistic stuff, like the marijuana that I had on the deck, the money that I had in my pockets, my Koyo name say they Segas, radios, just materialistic stuff. But they didn't give my main money because it was like upstairs, thank God, in the safe with I just had a son. So they if you gonna steal something, search the whole house. But I'm glad that they didn't. They didn't touch my son's room at all, and that's where the jackpot was and everything. So that money right there, that's how my baby's mom got to live for probably I think it was like 4 months. I lived off that money about like 4 months. I was in the coma for 2 months. So by the time I got out of the coma, the money was like, it was going real fast. And as I said, probably like 4 to 6 months of me being released out of the hospital, my money's like, just dwindled. So now I gotta find another way to make some money.
And he's always been passionate about rapping, even in his worst of times and bad times. But he's always been a positive person, always helping other people. Just quick to just give his all in his most. But he's very passionate about rapping, and everyone that I know always, man, you too old for rapping. You ain't gonna be able to. I said, look, I told him a long time ago, don't never listen to what other people saying to you. If you got it in your heart and that's what you want to do, no matter how old you are, I said, do that.